Hello, everyone, here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Alma, Missouri. Here since last episode, we're almost, actually, you know what, we might be done baling here. The hired worker was just working on the last pass here, and yes, looks like he actually is done, so we'll pull him off the field here a minute, and we'll start getting these bales picked up here. Also, in between episodes, finished planting the remaining fields here, so I believe we are all done planting for the season here. We're hopefully going to get a little work done here on this hayfield here. And then we'll probably be skipping some time here until we're ready for harvest. You know, again, compared to our previous map we were playing on where we had animals, we just skip time, right? There's nothing else really going on until there's something to do here in this case. Of course, again, we don't have animals, so we're not constantly having to feed the cows, the pigs, whatever it might be, right? Oh, let's see. You know what? I guess I'll take this back to the barn. I guess I'm like, where do I want to park this here? Park it over here somewhere out of the way. Where it was parked before, so I guess we'll just stick it back in there. Yeah, I'm going to call that good here. Back to the John Deere here. And we're going to start picking up bales. I might see if I can automate this here as well. Courseplay, I'm sure, will pick them up. Right, yeah, Courseplay will pick the bales up for us. The only trick then, everyone, is to get probably auto drive to sell them for us here. So we'll at least do the first load ourselves here. And then we'll have to figure out where these get sold at as well. And actually, speaking of selling, everyone, obviously, I probably actually can't sell them here yet because we've got, what are these? Yeah, 7% fermented. So if we sell them now, then they're going to literally sell as grass bales. And obviously, that is not going to be a good way to make money. Their grass bales are, I don't quite want to say worthless, but they're not too far from it in the game here, right? So we might just have to like set these off to the side here somewhere. But nice if this would hold all the bales on the field. I don't think it's quite... Ooh. Trying to run that bale over. It's not quite going to do that, I don't think, unfortunately. It does hold quite a few bales, at least, but it's not going to hold everything on the field, I don't think. So we'll just have to, oh man, keep running into the bales here. Wow. Hard to get good help nowadays, you know? Yeah, it definitely seems like we got quite a few bales on the field. Not complaining. Also, just checking the frame right there. Not quite running 60. Interesting. I'm actually not quite sure why that is. Seems like that shouldn't be an issue, but I guess it is. So. Oh, are we full? Oh, no. Okay. Just had to wait for it to slide the bales back there, probably. Speaking of being full, though, I think we... Oh, no, we got room for a few more yet. Okay. Not sure how many this holds, but... I'm going to guess like 6 more bales here from the looks of it. Yeah, we definitely got at least probably one more load on the field here, maybe. Nope, going to miss that one. Okay, fine. We'll just... I'll go to the next one here. Again, my bale pickup method, Evan, pretty much just randomness. No real, like, go here, go there, no plan. We just randomly go from bale to bale. Next closest bale, or hopefully next closest bale that I can get to. Let's put it that way. Okay, I'm guessing this is the last one. Yep, 24 bales. That's quite a few bales yet. We'll go ahead and throw them on this pad over here. Hopefully that won't cause any issues. Yeah, we should be okay with that. I don't remember where was it again. I put a barn up. Was it here? Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, you know what? Looking at the 7, I think I originally had... So this barn that's over here, I think I originally had it here. And then, as you can see, auto drive has a route that drives right through there, so that that didn't exactly work. Now, if I take the time and like clean this out a little bit, and when I say clean out, I'm talking the auto drive route, I probably could make it work. I don't think I need any of this route anymore, do I? Oh, it's kind of hard to see. I can't tell which way that route there is going. This one's going this way. That, I believe, is a bi-directional line there, I'm assuming. There we go. Yeah, so that line's coming towards us. This line also coming towards us. Okay, so they're both going the same direction. So basically all I would have to do is probably just disconnect this line here. Also just disconnect this line over here. I can disconnect there too, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Not. Well, that's the trick here. X. Yes, get rid of you. I want to get rid of that one. Okay, well, fine. We'll just leave it connected like that. What is this blue one that just randomly goes across here? That's kind of weird. Just like goes straight across. I'm not sure what's up with that one. Oh, it comes from way over here. What in the world? No idea. We'll just get rid of that connection there as well. And then we'll get rid of that connection. Sure. And we just got to get rid of some connections over here too. Yeah, all the different ones for what used to be the cow barn over here. Not sure what those are. I might have disconnected some of this already, maybe. There we go. Should just be like a hanging system over here that goes nowhere. Okay, back to the field here. Enough messing around with that. Let's lower the platform back down here. And turn off auto drive. We don't need that on anymore. I just end up picking these up. Oh, did I need to turn you on? Oh, I guess we're waiting for everything to fold back up, fold down. There we go. Pretty cool how these bale trailers function. That's for sure. A lot of moving parts on them in some ways. Then you get the next one here, obviously, which needs to actually go up higher. Pretty cool how that works, if you ask me. Yeah, technically these bales are not laying in the right orientation here with this particular bale trailer. Not sure, real life, you probably have some sort of bale turner, flipper thing or something you'd probably flip these bales with. I'm not entirely sure how that would work. Or maybe just end up using like a bale grabber on the front loader or a skid steer or something like that to pick these up. Nope. Why make that turn? Okay, 4 more bales here and we'll be full here again. And looks like we'll, probably not quite another full load, but might be close. Got a few more bales. Oh, we're going to miss that one, aren't we? Line that up a little bit better. There we go. Probably easier to do with a tractor that didn't have duals on it as well. Obviously got to get somewhat close here with the duals on this tractor, so that's not exactly helpful here. use something like, the Case quad tractor. That might be a, non-dual tractor. Perfect, right? And of course, when the time comes to sell, we'll have to load all these bales again. Load them all back up on the trailer here, unfortunately. But hey, itself a little bit further away, so when that thing comes down, it doesn't get in the way of the bales. There we go. Hold everything back up in operating position. Back to the field we go. Like I said, this should be the last load here. And then once we're done picking up the bales, Evan, I want to get some work done on this hayfield here as well. It basically needs fertilizer and probably needs lime, and it just, like, in general needs everything, right? So, okay, turn you back on. Suspicious. That one's laying on its side already. No idea why. I probably ran into it at some point. Now, we should be able to just follow right down this row here if we're careful. I don't know if this really is technically a row or not, but that's what we're going to treat it like. Hey, there we go. There's a bale that's actually in the correct orientation for picking up like we are. And one last bale will be done on this field here. So what do we got? Another 17 bales on here. So what? 24, 24, and 17. Whatever that adds up to. It's just some number, right? I'll just leave this parked over here. I figure no sense taking the bales off the trailer. We'll just let them ferment. And then we'll take this into town and sell them. I'm not exactly sure where these bales will sell at, but we'll get the silage sold here. Make a little bit of money, right? Nothing wrong with that. So, let's see. I don't know. We might actually want this tractor. We'll want the lime spreader, probably. Nope. Turning it on would probably help, wouldn't it? Fine, I'll turn it on. Oh, maybe before we get too far into this, let's just see where we are at here on this field. I know it says it needs to be plowed. I don't know if there's anything we can do about that or not. Let's go over to our precision farming screen, though, and see what we're working with here. pH, yeah, pH is not great, so we'll get some lime on that. And nitrogen is, what nitrogen? Non-existent. Awesome. I always like it when the nitrogen is, non-existent. Okay, I'm just going to throw a hired worker on this job here. And then we'll have to grab another tractor here to run the sprayer with. I should have switched these around. I should have put the case on the spreader and the John Deere here on the John Deere sprayer, right? That being said, if this was real life, Evan, I probably would prefer to have the John Deere on that spreader. That looks like a heavy spreader there. So, bigger the tractor, the better on that, probably. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have put the Case quad track or something like that on that spreader. Spreader's probably not too far away from warranting a tractor of that size. Okay, what are the chances we can both work on the same field at the same time here? Probably not the greatest, is it? Get some steering assist going here. 36 meters. Wow. Nope. It was going good. Tell it wasn't. Trying to back all the way up to the corner here. I'm going to starting this corner here if I can. At least that's what we're trying to do anyway. Okay, there we go. I'll take that. That should be close enough. Really? 7? We're limited to 7? Oh, my goodness. Don't believe I had noticed that on this sprayer. But apparently you are limited to a bloody 7 miles an hour. Oh, my god. Really? Why that rubbish again? Oh, well. Yep, not really, folks, but I find that to be super annoying. Guess up to this point, I haven't actually noticed that. Apparently, I've been using the hired worker on this here or something. I haven't really done any spraying myself yet, apparently, or something. Okay, where's the sprayer category? I just want to check here and assume we are limited to 7 miles an hour. Where's our sprayers? Well, I keep going past them here. Sprayers. There they go. John Deere R975i is, yeah, limited to 7 miles an hour. Well, how do you like that? I don't. That's yeah, I don't like that one. But oh well, what are you going to do? Go 7 miles an hour, I guess. And or see if they have a modded version of this particular sprayer out that someone has fixed the atrocities on here. See, you're turning it off. I don't know that I necessarily actually have to do that here with precision farming, but I don't know. Guess it can't hurt either, right? Kind of cool watching the nozzles all turn on there as it crosses what we have and haven't already sprayed. Now, we don't have any seed and spray or anything like that on here. That, of course, to be for a weed control, stuff like that. But that doesn't mean we don't have section control. And section control and see and spray, those are kind of like two different systems, although they work together, right? So two different systems, but they definitely work together. And section control is definitely required for see and spray to work. So far, we've been staying out of each other's way. Looks like the lime actually is not too far from being done here already. Oh, you can definitely tell going around the corner there. Puts that spray on a little bit heavier, don't it? Interesting. Real life, by the way, there can actually be a compensation for that as well, where the computer will literally actually calculate, you know, like the speed at the end of the booms, basically. So, you know, if you're going around, prime example, right, have one. So obviously the outside boom here on this yellow part going around the corner is going faster. So if you're going around this way, the outside corner is actually faster, right? So putting on a little bit less spray. Well, meanwhile, the inside corner is going slower, or if you're turning sharp enough, might even be going backwards, right? So it is putting on more spray. You know, it probably wasn't even worth locking on this little section, was it? Yeah, probably not. I should have just Got lined up with this one. There we go. And just a reminder here, by the way, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. As always, if you like the video, don't forget to click that thumbs up icon there as well. And if you'd like to join us in on our multiplayer servers, our multiplayer server information is down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. And for those who like to catch some of the multiplayer content, you can find that over on Twitch. By the way, RDAllen on Twitch. That is where we live stream the multiplayer content. Let's see. We don't need that course by course anymore. At least I hope we don't, because I just got rid of it. Oh, I'm going to have one more pass there yet. Okay, I guess we're going to actually have to follow that line. I'm already on this one, though, so for now we'll just take this one here and we'll go from there. Fun watching all the sections just turn on there. And, of course, I say section, everyone. Technically, on a sprayer like this, I'm sure it's probably nozzle by nozzle control. Each nozzle actually has, like, an on and off on it. So yeah, basically each nozzle has like a valve body that's turning that sprayer on and off. Then of course you get the ones that can pulsate. Oh, there you go. You can see or haven't sprayed here in some of these. Get some of the ones that can pulse too yet. Now I'm not entirely sure what the advantage of pulsing is. I'm trying to remember here. I believe it's got to do something with a pump, right? Could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's the answer, I think. Ooh, I seen something here. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I seen it still putting down spray. I'm pretty sure it put spray down on what we already fertilized, but just going to that screen, it doesn't look like that fertilizer did anything. So maybe one thing to note there, obviously we had the lime going on the same time as we are going here, and it looks like the lime might have got... yeah, I was going to say. Looks like the spray went over the lime there. Oh, there we go. Just getting everything turned on here a minute. Oh, yeah. Next line. Yeah, we'll have this field done pretty quick here. Even going 7 miles an hour, and it shouldn't take us too long here to spray this field. Well, we're definitely adding quite a bit of fertilizer, though, aren't we? Wow, plus 160. We are at, according to this, looks like we're at 0 at the moment. So, like, there is no fertilizer on the field. I'm sure whatever little bit there was, we probably used up when we just mowed the field here this last time around. And it just took it from what little bit we had all the way down to 0. So... we could probably actually turn it off here at this point, because again, we're just going back over that ground, which again doesn't seem to be applying. Otherwise, I'd be, well, okay, it did a little bit there. You can see, looks like I'd be a little more concerned about that. Otherwise, okay. Anyway, we're gonna head over to the comment section in a moment. See what you folks had to say here for last episode. A reminder again, always enjoy reading all your comments. So if you got something to say, throw it down below. Starting off with Dustin. Dustin was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. Mike was saying, some farmers set the markers where their front tires run. So rather than setting it so that it's like center line on your next pass, you know, so basically center line of the track, basically the screen line. So let's say you're working over here with a planter oven, your row marker would extend out and be putting a mark down the screen line. Mike is saying some farmers set it so it'll be running on your front tire here. Can't say that I've ever seen that before, but I guess it makes sense. Sure. Is this actually the last pass on this field? I'm gonna have to go check the map here. This might have been the last one here. Let's see what's here. Verdict is yes, that was. Wow, and actually a little bit of overlap there. Interesting. It's funny. I don't quite understand what is happening here as far as some of the spray is concerned. So you can see, like here, it appears we do not have enough applied. However, over here we have too much applied. Over here, it looks like we had one extra nozzle on. Yeah, and then of course you got the corners, how much that probably makes sense. Although, yeah, I would like to think real life maybe John Deere probably would have the system on this sprayer that might be able to compensate for that. Maybe not. I don't know. You folks have to let me know. Does the sprayer like this have a system on it that can compensate for turns? I believe they're even doing that for planters now as well. Because, I mean, think about that. Same thing with a planter, right? You go around a turn with a planter, you know, that inside versus that outside row. There's going to be a planting difference there. That inside row, the seeds are going to be a lot closer together versus the outside row where the seeds might be spaced further apart. You know, again, it's maybe not a big difference, but when you're trying to get every ounce possible out of that field, it can definitely add up. So, okay, lime spreader, are you done? I'm assuming no, you're not. Wow, I actually beat the lime spreader to finishing. He's working on the last pass here, it looks like. Oh, speaking of which, how's the lime looking? Yeah, looks like he's looking pretty good. Definitely got some extra and overlap, I guess it is, on the field. And then we also are much darker down the middle. I'm not sure what's up with that. Like, why do we have a darker stripe down the middle? You can see that on the other fields here as well. Like, yeah, I got a lot more fertilizer going on in the middle here. That's just something with this spreader or what? I mean, we do have the extended arms on this spreader. I mean, that should make a difference, should it? Anyway, next comment here from Mike. Mike was saying auto drive will not dump on the go when the pipe is over the crop. He also says nice video. Thank you very much for that. Yes, very good point on that one there, Mike. I'd forgotten about that rule with auto drive, but yes, like Mike said there, auto drive will not dump on the go if the pipe is over crop. Christopher was saying good video. Keep it up and keep it up. April, she is your boss. Oh, you know it. You know it. Boss baby. Yep, she is definitely the boss. She's not unfortunately joining us here today. She is taking a nap here at the moment. So we'll see. Maybe next episode, Evan. Maybe next episode she'll be joining us. My recording time here lately has kind of been right about her nap time. So sometimes she's been joining us, sometimes she hasn't been. And usually if she is joining us, by the time we get done recording, Evan, or sometimes even like halfway through recording, she is rubbing her eyes pretty hard. It's like, yeah, okay, we got to go get you a nap, don't we? So, okay, I wanted to look at the grassland care here before we wrap it up. I think that's a category, right? I know the machinery is here. Pretty sure I thought it had its own category. Miscellaneous. Maybe not. Did I go past it? There should be some grassland care stuff around here somewhere. Animals, grapes and olives, special crops, vegetables. Nope, right crops, baling. Grassland. Oh, there. Yeah, right at the end. I missed it. Okay. Grass rollers and weeders improve the yield of your grass field. I've never actually seen weeds in a grass field, have I? Grass roller and weeders improve the yield of your grass field. Okay, that is nice, but I don't think I've seen like weeds in the grass field, so I'm kind of curious about that one. I don't know what the difference is here. Oh, this one does fertilizer and lime? And lime? Really? Wow. I'm debating. I might get that maxi roller. I'm going to just roll our Hayfield with that. I mean, doesn't really probably do the biggest benefit, but just something to do, I thought. Where's... Oh, yeah, got to double click. There's the buy button. Cedar mount unit. Nah, I don't think I need a cedar mount on this. We are seated, so... Okay, well, anyway, on that note, Evan, I think with that, we better wrap it up here for this episode. Off camera, I'm going to take care of that grass field. And then next episode, we're probably going to come back and start harvesting. Let's see what's here. What is going to be ready? Let me just double check here a minute. Let's see. Field 9, our barley field. Our barley field will be ready to harvest. So sneak peek, Evan, or sneak little information here. We'll be probably harvesting barley next episode. So with that, thanks for watching, Evan. Again, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And till next time.